The region of Hoenn gave us 135 brand new Pokemon, and today, I'm not gonna use a single one of them. From Swampert to Breloom, Blaziken to Gardevoir, Hoenn understandably does the heavy lifting for most Emerald playthroughs. And so I wanna see what Pokemon Emerald looks like using the few Kanto and Johto Mons the game offers. Now, the rules are simple. Set mode, no items, no overleveling, and of course, no Gyarados. So with these restrictions, can we build a team strong enough to even challenge Emerald's champion? Our journey starts now. Now, since we can't use any of them, we're just gonna go with the starter that shares the type with the first actual Pokemon that we can use. So thank you for your contribution, Mudkip, but the run hasn't officially started just yet. Now, Route 101 has only Hoenn Pokemon. To the north, Route 103 also is exclusively Hoenn. And also to the west, Route 102 is exclusively Hoenn. And then as we come to Route 104, there is just one Pokemon on this route, not from Hoenn. It is not a Poochyena, not a Wurmple. It is, in fact, a Marill. Fantastic. And for old time's sakes, we're gonna go Pika-Blue. Now, Pika-Blue does in fact have huge power. That's what we need. Huge power will double its attack stat in battle. So we're kind of underleveled from where we are. We'll take some fights. Uh-oh. Wait, C-Dot doesn't have any grass moves. Just gonna bide. We can cheese. We can bide cheese. Excellent job, Marill. To level 6 and maybe... Nice. This battle has to go better. Wow, okay. Marill is not bad. Certainly no Mudkip. Okay, this next fight, some easier opponents. Okay, guys, it's time for Marill's first test. Okay, level 9. Let's see what we can do. All right, welcome to the rest of Pokemon Emerald, where every grunt, every Aqua member only knows to sand attack. Fortunately, it's not gonna work. I need Water Gun. This is getting insane. And there's Water Gun. Wow, crazy. And so now we have a super effective stab move. And rather than tackling everything, into an oblivion, you could just do that. Oh, also Petalburg Woods, nothing once again but Hoenn Pokemon. Now guys, that's gonna take us to Rustboro City. Still just one Pokemon. However, we can head on to 116 for one more guy. The issue is that it's Abra, which is just a one ball and pray. And we're gonna get lucky and get it first try. Pika-Sai. Guys, they're all just variants of Pikachu if you really think about it. Relaxed nature. That's gonna raise defense, lower speed. Now, the bigger issue right now is that it can't attack. Like, yeah, okay, it's a super strong Pokemon once it evolves. It can't attack, guys. There's no way we'll get it evolved before Roxanne. Actually, it evolves at level 16 and Roxanne caps at 15. There's nothing we can do. That's gonna be the last set of trainers before Roxanne. Can Marill do this on its own? She's gonna lead with the Geodude. We know how this goes, okay? Every Hoenn player who's ever Hoenned knows. Okay. So we will at least get to level 15 before the nose pass comes out. Oh, rollout. That doesn't matter, but sick. Listen, rollout is gonna go really hard eventually. Now out comes the pass. And ladies and gentlemen, our first gym badge really starts. So I think we just want a Water Gun. Oh, we dodge our first Rock Tomb. That's a great start. And we dodge our second Rock Tomb. Wow, okay, Marill. Is that like a 4% chance opening? All right, I'll take it. That's big damage. Probably gonna outspeed us. Abra's coming in to do its one big purpose, which is remove the stat drop. Oh, I hate that, but okay. Get him, Abra. Oh my God, another miss. You're a joke. Now, it's also at this point, I should mention, all fights are no items in set mode, level capping with that. Marill comes back out. All heals have been flushed, and now we just gotta pray for a miracle. See, I really don't even know if that mattered. Like, I wasn't expecting her to heal on that. That's a nice wasted turn, though. We love that. Now that it outspeeds us, I guess it won't go for the Rock Tomb. Oh, she has 2 potions, man. Just 2 potions. Oh, gross. Oh, that's beautiful. Tackle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Pika-Blue, the new legendary, the Poke God, coming through with its first and very big gym badge. I know it is a water type, but it's still like nose pass is strong, man. I'm impressed with that fight, but things are going to get a lot more difficult. All right, guys, so this concludes badge 1. We are going to build what I think is gonna be a very cool team for this run. So please keep watching because I think this is gonna be a very satisfying squad. Now, we've got rival number 2. The only way we can win this, I'm pretty sure, is with a Rolo. This fight is always insane. Okay, wing attack. Nice. Trico is gonna be very scary for Peekaboo all game, but what does a Rolo do? Okay, I suppose we're pretty growled. Beautiful. I think that went as good as it could have gone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we set sail to Dewford. We have one huge goal in mind for this place, guys, and it is just evolving Abra. Now, one small little side thing is we can get the old rod here, which I know what you're thinking. Well, that just beats the game, right? Because we can pick up a Magikarp and get a Gyarados. The way I like to do challenges, guys, is to me, it's like about having the most fun as possible. And that means providing the most challenge that I can deal with in a fun manner. Gyarados is such an overpowered Pokemon that it's pretty much exclusively on my ban list. However, I'm open to catching Tentacool, I guess. The reason I probably don't sound too excited about this is because Tentacool is bad. And that might sound like a controversial take. I promise you it's not. Tentacool is sick, but Tentacool doesn't learn a water move until level 25, and it's basically using Poison Sting and Constrict until then. It's another Pokemon finally, so we will grab it. I'm not gonna raise it though. Granite Cave also has Zubat, and I just read a Crobat in our last video. I don't think I want that either. With that said, the Brawly fight is going to come down to getting Kadabra. Let's be real. It's just gonna come down to these gym trainers. I don't know how I got here, but I just got bodied by this thing, and this is a junior trainer? What? Yeah, okay, so guys, full transparency, we're gonna lose. Damn. That is embarrassing. Guys, we're gonna get a Azumarill. That's great, but that's our last fight, and Abra's still level 14. I know I could grind. I could get a Kadabra, and it would probably like 4-turn Brawly, but I think it'll be a lot more fun for both of us if we try something a bit more unique, something that will be extremely satisfying if it works. I think it'll also just feel way more badass if we can beat Brawly without having to evolve our Abra. Abra can learn the move Thief. 40 power, dark, but very importantly, a special attacking move. So everyone is gonna be important for this battle. All right, gym leader number 2, gonna lead with his Machop. If this fight doesn't go as planned, we can always defense scroll Rolo. The issue is it's just super risky. He's gonna go bulk up strats, unsurprisingly. And we like Water Gun here since that is, you know, not getting affected by it. And then he wastes a turn with the Seismic Toss, so beautiful. All right, that works. Now out comes Meditite. Oh, it's gonna bulk up first, but you know it's gonna go for a Focus Punch, so gotta attack. Oh, weird. Okay, there it is. Now, does this kill? It doesn't. Okay, that's expected. And actually, that's fantastic because not a potion that can go on Makuhita. Okay, and there goes the next potion. Wow, those splits were perfect. There it is, and there it is. Okay, so Meditite goes down. From here, we switch out to Abra, and Abra is a big relaxed boy. Okay, goes for a bulk up anyway. Never mind, we're fine. From here, we go for the Thief, which of course you guys know why we're doing the Thief. It's because we're gonna pull off the Citrus Berry. Now, I don't like these bulk ups. Let's swap to Tentacool. Probably dead. Okay, so we kind of have to Water Gun. This is probably gonna be awful, right? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, Jesus, 3 bulk ups? Oh my God, is this gonna come down to Abra? Because we go for a Water Gun. We don't kill, and that does kill. Stop, it's too perfect. And then we go for the Thief. Let's go. We don't need a Kadabra. We got Abra, baby, and the level up. I will, in fact, take the Kadabra now that we hit 16, but that was sick. That was so perfect. This is why you take the road less traveled, because you get fun moments like that. Now, guys, I should mention, I think for this run, I'm going to go no trade evos. So we won't get into Alakazam shenanigans. Kadabra is good enough to go all the way on its own, truly. 120 special attack. It's a much more fun run if we just keep it a Kadabra, I promise you. Wow. Okay, that was so good. Now, with that said, like, those were our 2 easy gyms. Next up is Watson. I don't know how we're going to do this. Kadabra's gonna be nuking dudes for sure, but not Watson. Actually, that Citrus Berry might be part of the solution. Actually, previously it wasn't worth thinking about because we had a Brawly fight coming up. And yeah, it's a Geodude. Like, I'm pretty sure if you don't pick Mudkip, this is the only other ground type you can get, right? Nice. 2 badges. This is just the 5th non-Hoenn encounterable Pokemon. We're gonna give this guy a name, but there's a big problem with Geodude. Pika Stone. The issue is that while Geodude and Graveler are very good for like the first 5 gyms, they might see the most historic fall off in Pokemon Emerald. Like, Rock Ground is great, and then even Winona has like every one of her Pokemon destroy you. Then it's Tate and Liza, a water gym, and then you've got Glacia and a water champion. The dude is just not gonna hold up. I would say the best way to handle Geodude is keep him around for Watson and Flannery, and don't worry about the long term with it. Because, like, I want to build a team long term that shows off the awesomeness of Gen 3 Johto and Kanto mons. And so that means, like, trying our best to show off Pokemon that aren't as used in Fire Red Leaf Green, and then, of course, picking up some of my favorite spicy boys of Johto. How's that for foreshadowing? I'll leave it there. What might be a big deal? I'm not decided yet is gonna be this fight. Rival 3, notoriously the hardest rival battle in Hoenn. Oh God, that's already off to a horrible start. Oh my God, 2 in a row? Okay. Oh my God, dude. There we go. And we miss! Okay, there. Wow. This Wingull dismantled us. We dismantled it though. See, now this is the big scary, right? Because Grovyle comes in and, oh, it does only have Absorb though. That's nice. Still kills us. And then it, like, obviously wrecks Geodude. So it's just like, what can you do, Kadabra? Oh, and it has Dark? Stop. What? Oh my God, we're so neutered, dude. Ow. There's the quick attack. We're dead. Oh my God, dude. So it actually comes down to Tentacruel. Yes, let's go. Wait, I said Tentacruel, sorry. Anyway, misnaming the Pokemon that just saved this fight. I'm sorry, Tentacool. And then she's got a Slugma. Okay. We outspeed Slugma. That's hilarious. And then it's Geodude to the rescue. Oh, don't. No. Wait, I still have one more turn. Yes. Okay, thank God. Thank God. So Geodude showing off why it's a good early game Pokemon. There's Magnitude. So that's basically enough for Watson. I think that will get us through, maybe. Watson's hard, man. Now, Mauville is gonna give us Rock Smash. Ugh. Do I want to give anything Rock Smash? Like 20 base power. I need to keep Azumarill's slots open, so we'll do it to Geo. Oh goodness, they're gonna make me like beat a small child, essentially. Look, I don't want to do this, but the game is making me. I'm sorry, Ralts. Thief on Kadabra actually goes kind of hard. What's crazy is at level just 21, Kadabra picks up Psybeam. It's like some psychics don't even learn Psybeam. Some psychic types don't even learn a psychic move. Looking at you, Zatu. And I know there's gonna be some
actually
in the chat. It learns Future Sight at 35. Stop. We're here to have fun. Don't be that person. Listen, Future Sight, it doesn't have a type. It doesn't work that way. And Psychic doesn't come until level 65, right? I'm just sorry. I have a problem with actualiers, okay? Because we're just trying to have fun here. So, you know, people that comment like, hey, I just really enjoyed the video. Like, thanks for all the great work you do. That stuff means so much to me. And I like, thank you. Because it's like, I upload a video and I'm so excited to see what people think of it. And then when you get a comment that's like,
actually this one really small leaf.
It's like, dude, no one cares. We're all here to have fun. Anyway. Sorry, let's just have fun. Actually, you know what would be kind of hilarious? Can't find the black glasses. Is it in a random spot? I want to make my Kadabra cool. I can never remember. Oh, there. All right, Cress. I need an image of Kadabra on screen with some cool hater blocker sunglasses going on. That's taken Thief from 40 damage up to 44, but on a super effective, that's 80 to 88, which is actually not bad. Oh my gosh, it also learns Reflect. Dude, Kadabra, the cookage is so real. I don't know about you guys, but Kadabra does feel super niche in Emerald because I always would run Gardevoir. Okay, so gym number 3, Watson. Do I want the Citrus Berry for this fight? I don't think so, because I want her to thief the Citrus. Do I want Soft Sand? Yeah, probably just take all the damage you can get. And then I'm super nervous for Flannery. So let's just Oran. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the hardest gym leader in all of Pokemon. I'll die on this hill. Emerald Watson is insane. The only reason people don't think he's the hardest is because ground types check him so hard. We're leading just because I'm expecting some silly shenanigans here. You know, it is what it is, right? Maybe he'll self-destruct. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Oh. Okay, fair enough. It was never gonna do a lot. That's fine. From here, we go for the Psybeam. We do outspeed a Voltorb, which is pretty quick. We're not hurting on speed that much, at least. There's the level up. And out comes Electrike, who... We're not gonna make contact, which is like the big deal against this thing. And it's enough to one-shot. Oh my god, Kadabra. I suppose this is kind of Kadabra at its best. It's only gonna be down from heal from here. Now, this has got to be a Shockwave or a Thunder Wave, right? There's no way it would go for a Sonic Boom. Of course it would go for a Sonic Boom. Okay, we have Magnitude 7. That's gotta kill. 4 times super effective stab, 80 attack with... Okay, all we gotta do is hit a bigger one. 8, 9, let's go! This Magneton is really the reason Watson is so hard. So clearing it like that, that's amazing. Now out comes the Manectric. We're probably dead here, but it's gonna be weird and go for a Howl. Fine with me. Damage on the board, baby. And another 7. All right. We're not gonna get another Citrus. I'll honestly take the Flush though. Okay, so the question is, can we crush this thing? It's gonna go for some quick attack stuff. But this is gonna do a lot, right? Oh my gosh, Kadabra. Okay, still gets through. Oh my god, that hurts. Bro, that was the quick attack. That's a relaxed nature quick attack. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna get Recover now? Bro, some Pokemon are just not made equal. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, and that's Shockwave. Now, the Kadabra line does not learn Thunderbolt. It does learn Shockwave. So I kind of lied. This moment is Kadabra at its best. It is only downhill from here, unfortunately. You know, as much as I like Recover, it's not a Pokemon that uses it that well, right? It's frail. It doesn't have a lot of HP. Reflect can be useful for the whole team. Yeah. By the way, guys, this channel is like super small and a lot of people haven't yet subscribed to it. So if you would please subscribe, it would really mean a lot in just helping us grow things. And I also should have mentioned that Route 117 has Oddish, which I thought about and then kind of decided that grass Pokemon are like just kind of bad in Hoenn. You'd think grass would be good for the champion fight, but it's like everything either has ice, poison, or is a Gyarados. So then it's only good for Whiscash. So then at that point, it's like, well, you might as well just use a grass move and not worry about like having a whole grass Pokemon. Okay, so that's gonna be Bubble Beam. This is a big step for Flannery. It's not the whole package, but it's gonna be useful. And then this is another big deal because this is Secret Power. I think I have slept on Secret Power my entire life, and it's actually a really solid move. 70 damage, and then typically what it does, it varies, but its base form has a 30% chance to para. So on a Pokemon with huge power, it's obviously pretty good. For example, that's some nice damage. Now guys, perhaps even more exciting is Route 113, which has not just 1, but 2 Johto Pokemon. If you don't know, I am a ridiculous Johto fanboy. At just a 5% encounter rate, it's Slugma. I'm just kidding. I have used Slugma in a playthrough not long ago, and I Ah, shoot, it died. I guess it wasn't meant to be. No, ladies and gentlemen, at 5%, we have the big Skarm. I think this is another Pokemon that is just like some peak Johto energy, fully evolved, steel type. It's a big one, okay? Oh, goodness. We're gonna do this with a Pokeball. Okay. Oh, come on. No, that was my last Pokeball. Okay, we'll be back. Let's go! We're having some nice catching luck this run. Okay, now obviously Skarmory is getting a nickname. The only answer is Pika Burb. So, ladies and gentlemen, Skarmory. Oh, adamant nature. Let's go. That's going to raise its attack, lower its special attack, which it never uses. Now, Skarmory itself, 140 defense, 80 attack, and then 70 speed with moderate rest of the bulk. The one thing I will say is this thing would kind of struggle starting out with this set. And so it is with great pleasure that we have to thank Steven Stone for giving us Steel Wing. 10% chance to miss per turn on a 70 power move is kind of ridiculous. However, it still is a strong stab move on and out of it, Nature Skarmory. Dig from this kid here is like just one of those situations that's such a tricky call where it's like, do you want to give dig to Geodude for consistent damage, knowing that you're not gonna hold on to Geodude? I feel like the team is really starting to not even come together, but like finally just like have enough coverage. Now, as we enter Meteor Falls, we have once again just Zubat for non-Hoenn Pokemon. We've got some ruffians hanging out here too, though. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I approve of this, but you know, listen, it's not my problem. I'm gonna try to avoid that as much as I can. I have a feeling I'm gonna get swept up in that gang violence anyway, but by the time we get to that, our team is gonna be looking extra nice, so I think we'll be all right. Now, guys, I gotta say it, Route 115 has a secret location that very few people know about. You can actually surf up there, and there is Jigglypuff. Unfortunately, even with the Moonstone like now available, Wigglytuff is not that great. Alrighty, so that is going to complete our loop back to Rustboro. So now we're bringing it around town, okay? Back to Mauville. Back on up. We're up Route 111. This time, oh baby, we're going all the way up. Now we got a little Mount Chimney action. Now, unfortunately, the timing of Skarmory is not great since we have like this fire boss and then a fire gym. At the same time, it's still a like fully evolved Pokemon. Okay, baby. Oh, he does lead my Yenna. Dang it. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Well, I know what he's gonna do because he's a sandbagger. You know he's going for a sand attack. I know. Oh, a bite. Okay. Well, it's not very effective, buddy. And how about I hit ya? Please don't flinch me. Oh my God, a crit. With a steel wing. Oh, yeah. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, tell you what. Goes for a bite. We agility. Yeah, we don't flinch. I guess. I don't know. Maybe this was stupid because now we die. Thank you for your contribution, Burb. We need to position ourselves in case it's camera up next. So secret power ought to do it. Nice. Oh, comes Zubat. Stay on the secret power. We don't want to lock into rollout. Nice. Oh, and then it's camera up. And this camera up, I don't think has sun, right? Wow. Azumarill dismantles this man. Holy. This isn't even like good Azumarill. This is like not horrifically bad Azumarill. Guys, I am like falling in love with this team and it's not even half built. The one thing like I need to keep reiterating though is that again, like this is kind of both Kadabra and Azumarill at their best. Like the enemies are only gonna get stronger while they're at their peak evolution, you know? We still got good guys to come, but it's you just gotta enjoy them while they're cooking. We have hit Lava Ridge Town. I don't want to put anything else into our Geodude since we're not going to be using him. So instead I'm thinking ahead to Norman where Skarmory is going to be really useful. Flannery's capping at 29. So even like, you know, 27 on Kadabra, that's great. Flannery. Here she is. And I'm nervous. Now for items, we're gonna take black glasses off Kadabra. Gotta go for that thief again, you already know. With our one citrus berry we stole from Brawly, That's going on the Pika Blue. And then Burb, I guess, is gonna get an Oran Berry and probably do nothing. Guys, in a lot of ways, I feel like this run is just getting started. I'm so nervous. Like, come on. Dude, Flannery is so good. Hopefully, we can outspeed here. And, okay, that's a big start, right? Because, like, that's the 4-time super effective, just crush that we need. Next, we've got Slugma. And Slugma, also very slow. However, most crucially about that, right, it's the fact that there's still no sun up. There is a chance that we can get this off and kill. I know camera up is slow, but we're also slow. Okay, now does it kill? It's a bulky boy. It does, off of 50 special attack. I was not expecting that. Okay, this is where things obviously, you know, become real. We swap to Kadabra and pray for no. Oh, ho, ho. That was not what I intended to do. I was expecting a sunny day. Regardless, okay, the big thing here is that she's gonna want to overheat and cook us. Even if she does, we outspeed with a thief. So, little bit of chip, and then we take the white herb, which is now ours. So, yes, this sucks. This hurts. Ow. There's no reset. That is huge. From here, we got this guy leveled up to 22. We did invest in him. We should probably use him to the best of our ability. That is a magnitude. It was coming no matter what, right? Again, Torkoal is defensive, so I wouldn't expect a lot of damage here. That's actually awesome. So that's 1 turn of sun. Let's go again. Okay, there's the overheat. That's -4. Now, again, it is still sun boosted, which is why that killed. So this is why we're gonna go into Tentacool to basically just waste a turn. That's gonna be a kill. But listen, Tentacool has served his purpose. I honestly think it's earned a name. Pika Cool. We honor you, pal. I'm going to go into Azumarill by this point. I think we're still gonna have 1. A -4, but doubled is not really that crazy. Oh, Para would be so good. We're gonna be seeing heal shenanigans. She has 2 hyper potions. Let's just go for damage. Let's see what a non-boosted does. Okay, please no para. Okay, damn, sun is still strong. How about a secret power and maybe fish ourselves? Oh, so gross, dude. Sunlight fades. I'm gonna risk it this turn because I know she's healing, and I think it's worth it to go while the sun is still down. Fair enough. Body slam as expected. Okay. Well, I guess it's just a swift here. Yeah. Fair. Okay, this is horrifying. I really think the key here is secret power and just get and go for para. Damn. Everything is gonna be a 50% chance now. Oh, we need a para this turn. Please. Yes! Okay, I feel like statistically we deserve that. It's still Bubble Beam. Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. We're both batting 50s right now, at least. The issue is if I become paralyzed. Nice, okay. Just bear with me. This might turn into a battle of attrition. I know that if oh god. Ha! The thing is, I know that if I bring her down into the red, she is healing no matter what. So we kind of just want a para turn for a nothing happen turn. Oh god. Ha! If we can land this bubble beam, we win. Azumarill. Don't simp. That's got to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty neutral in terms of luck. I feel like we got that one off on skill. Crazy though, just to take a moment to think about, we just like destroyed her first 3 Pokemon and it was still that hard. That is the power of Flannery, man. She's a great fight. Given like our Pokemon kind of about to start getting worse, to me, that is the taste of like what these next gyms are gonna start looking like. We've got strength, we've got a Geodude. Now, something I rarely do is go back to Fiery Path, because you've got this thing, like it's just, I never even think or bother about it. Up here, you've got Toxic, which is like an amazing TM. Now, before we leave, I should also just note that Coughing and Grimer do both spawn here. I am not sleeping on those guys. They're very good Pokemon, but only once they evolve, which is like both insanely late. Now, we also have the desert, which has Sandshrew. And honestly, guys, Sandshrew is a pretty underrated Pokemon. The issue again is just it's another ground type in a game where ground is very bad for the second half of the game. Also, there are some more unique Pokemon we can pick up. Should note that Sandslash has like amazing defense and attack. So I respect the guy, but not for this run. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna take us to Petalburg. Wow, really teeing that up. Petalburg Gym, which is still just kind of gonna be a Skarmory training session, I guess. I think I always say that I hate about this gym is rather than just giving these people 2 Pokemon, which would really help you on experience, it's just everyone has a hyper potion, so you basically have to, you know, take down each Pokemon twice, and it's annoying. The one cool thing though, right, is Kadabra can probably do like good damage and then die, and in theory, this should set Skarmory up pretty nice for the kill. I tried to get cheeky with it, never mind. Oh good, +4, that's awesome. Okay. We got a defense boost. It goes to +6. We just need to hit this though. Okay, good job, Skarmory. Oh my God, stop. Stop. Do I die? Oh, man. Wow. That is the power of 140 defense on Steel type. Okay, big 30 for Kadabra. Oh God, the big tough. So Kadabra obviously is going to struggle hard in this gym, and that has got me nervous. So guys, Toxic. Am I going to use Toxic for this fight? No, there's no case where that would be smart. Sandstorm? Yeah? I really need something that learns Dig. Oh, Azumarill learns Dig? We could get rid of Bubble Beam and then just give it right back. We don't need it for this fight. In fact, guys, I think I can do you one better. Gym number 5 with a pretty scuffed team for Norman, honestly. We're kind of winging it, but I've got a really silly plan. We just want a big, okay, a crit. Not what I wanted, actually. And like, not at all what I wanted. Still though, that is a healthy lad. We want to go for a Reflect. Ugh, it's gonna hurt so much. Wow, damn, okay, I'm gonna stay in, never mind. Oh my gosh, Kadabra. This is defense boosted Kadabra, okay? You all laughed. That's some good damage. Now, this is crazy. We can Thief the Citrus, which is a great start, and then the prompt swiftly die. And that then leads us into the blue. I forgot a Leppa Berry. Oh God. Let's see what happens. Wait, I outspeed? I outspeed? Stop. What? How do I outspeed Slacking? Okay, that kind of changes things. Bro, Azumarill is like a brick house, man. Okay, so next turn you're gonna hit me, but you might counter again. So if I defense curl, or maybe it's because it's countering. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay, check this out, guys. Rollout turn 1 is 60 power. Loafs around. Bro, that's actually so cringe of you, man. That's 120 power though, still nice. Oh, we don't, because that was the turn, and then it dies. A Subaru. Savage, dude. What the hell? Have you ever seen a Slacking go down that fast? We gotta swap in before this thing gets belly drumming. It's probably gonna belly drum, but the one Pokemon that can deal with the belly drum Linoone, right? I mean, there's a chance Steel Wing kills if he belly drums. Okay. Oh yeah, true. So I need to agility then. That's nice that he slashed. We got to do something weird here. We got a Sandstorm. Check this out though. I think this will manip perfectly. Okay. So slashes, Sandstorm rages, and then this turn we do another Steel Wing. This is either going to be bad or awesome, or we just crit. Okay. The plan was to like get him down and then have the Sandstorm do the final chip. But critting also works. I don't know. Maybe it would have been a peck there instead. Ladies and gentlemen, badge number 5, and we can actually get our next Pokemon before Winona, and I'm very excited for it. Thank you very much, Norman. It has been a treat. We'll see you later, buddy. And now, as much as I loved Dig, it's not really gonna come into play majorly for the next 3 gyms. That works so perfect. We get rid of Dig. Don't have to exist without a water move. We get Surf. Recently put out a video on the main channel talking about why water Pokemon are so overpowered. If you're a subscriber on this channel and you don't know that I have a main channel, you can go watch that video. It's a big, fun, awesome essay. All right, so actually the first step of that next Pokemon project is talking to Watson. I don't want to give it away though, so I won't say anything more because could very easily spoil it. We turn off the generator. We grab a Thunderstone. Whoa! A level 34 Tentacool just like while Repelled popped up. I don't want to use Tentacool. It's such a commonly used Pokemon in like all across Pokemon, you know? Dang. It doesn't want it. It doesn't want to join, you know? Okay, last ball. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. All right. Once again, guys, not a permanent member of the team. I need to note. Big deal as we get Thunderbolt here. I'm gonna retire Geodude now while he's still a legend. It's been an honor serving with you, pal. Thank you very much. These routes don't have anything of importance for our team. So we've just got our our Team Aqua situation to deal with. So we've got Big Shelly of Team Aqua this time. Oh my gosh, she only has 2 Pokemon. How are you going to sell this as an admin fight? Oh my God, man. Chris, I don't know what you've edited so far, but please don't show any of those other fights. This entire section is undeserving of attention outside of me just making fun of it right now. All right, nice though, is we do get the cast form. Not using. Swap out the citrus. Guys, isn't this fight supposed to be in the rain? Did my game break? Did I do something wrong? Can someone please explain if I did something wrong? Well, anyway, it's an even fight for once. I don't get the power of Rain Boost. It's fine. We'll swap to Skarmory. Kind of crazy to think that we're still only at 3 of like our final 6 Pokemon. It just comes down to wanting to use the most unique Pokemon we can. And then it's a Lombre. It's another grass type with a rival, man. Someone needs to make a ROM hack that just like fixes all this stuff. Sorry, I feel like I say, not the first time I said that joke. Oh, but the rival is gonna give us big ol' fly. And we like big ol' fly because we have a big ol' Skarmory that really needs a stronger move than Peck. And probably this is the moment we should give it Toxic, huh? What else is gonna be our Toxic Staller, you know? I guess you don't really need Sandstorm when you have Toxic, right? I think I'm just holding on to Agility because Skarmory is one of the only Pokemon that like deservedly gets agility. That takes us to Fortree City. Did the water get turned off? I lost my mind. Rain is back. I don't know. My game is just doing some weird stuff. Still like nothing super new and exciting as we go here. We're actually heading to Lily Cove. And where I'm trying to go is the Safari Zone. This area right here has just non-Hoenn Pokemon, which is obviously sick. Like Wobbuffet. I'll just let you guys think what I'm gonna try to catch. Obviously, it's not Oddish. We've had a lot of chances at that. Guys, the Pokemon that I want to catch is considered to be quite overrated, but it's so overrated that I think it has come back around where nobody ever uses it. I have certainly never used it for a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald. I'll say at least that. Guys, that's just a 5% encounter. We have the one and only Pikachu. Let's go. This is a Pokemon that nobody runs in Hoenn. It's just like a super light electric type. Arguably much better electric types come early. And it's not a Hoenn Pokemon, right? So everyone's like, screw that. I want to run Manectric. I want to run Gardevoir with Thunderbolt. And then this is the situation you get yourself into. With that said, running Pikachu in Emerald is in fact super base. The only thing more base is, of course, evolving it right away, because who wants to use a Pikachu? Pikachu's bad. Don't get me wrong. Pikachu's super cute. I've been rewatching the anime. I'm loving Pikachu. However, Raichu is actually really good. Check out these stats, okay? 90 special attack, 100 speed. And then the big kicker is that it's an electric type in Hoenn. Just go right ahead. Take our Thunderbolt TM. Yep, Pikachu, congratulations. We still have Thunder Wave. Amazing. All right, just a quick little moment to show off. Not really fair, but you know, there you go. Now we're also gonna have to give Raichu all of the experience in here. We're obviously picking Raichu up at this moment because, you know, it's the flying gym. We have nothing that learns Thunderbolt as well. Hasty nature. Race speed, lowered defense. Not in love with that again because you are already fast enough to outspeed everything and Raichu's kind of on the frailer side. Anyway, it is going to be a water and flying type delete button. So we love that. The one thing I did forget about this line is that it grows quite fast. It's like, look at that, 28 already. Oh man, I love this. Keep it coming, guys. It's fantastic. Is it enough for Winona? Do we just send it? Badge number 6. And I think I want to note the fun restriction we're kind of putting on ourselves for this one is no ice beam, sort of. You'll see in a sec. So leading things off here, we've got Raichu because we know Raichu's gonna outspeed. We know Raichu is already awesome. It needed no time to get awesome. Boom, there we go. Get the Swablu out of the way. Let's not get complicated here. Okay, awesome, great start. Now, next out is probably gonna be, oh, okay. Well, that changes my plan a little bit. Damn, I was hoping this would be at the end, but here's the plan. We outspeed, so we're gonna go for a Thunder Wave. That always hits. Altaria is gonna Dragon Dance. Awesome. Okay, great. Okay, guys, so from here, I've got a meme plan, and it involves Pikachu, and I did not tell you about it. It does very much depend on what Altaria does. Altaria is paralyzed. Okay, let's go. You remember when we went to Lily Cove City? Well, I didn't tell anybody, but I bought Blizzard because I thought, damn, Tentacle's been with us. He's been a supporting cast member. He deserves a moment. And now that he's in a moment where he has a 4 times weak Altaria, speed dropped. I made fun of his evolution specifically, so I need to give him a moment out of respect. Yeah. Okay. There's no way this kills, but it's still funny. And thank you for your contribution, Tentacool. Damn, you know, this kind of still sucks because she might heal. I might have memed too close to the sun. Oh yeah, she's definitely in heal range. Oh yeah, and there's a citrus berry. Might take her out of, oh. Bro, that is such a weird decision. Let's go for it. No heal. Can we kill? Oh no, I memed way too hard, guys. Okay, there's the heal. So we put up the reflect because it is currently +2. Now we Psybeam. I really don't. Oh, that works. That works. Yeah. Nerf it. Another Psybeam. Oh man. Oh man, stop it. Cut it out, dude. Thank God for Para, right? At least it's not outspeeding everything. There's the Earthquake. Can it tank an Earthquake? It can. Now that was a lot to do with the Para, but still. GG's Kadabra. Still holding up well. The Tropium. Last thing Tropius could do, probably just a Psybeam. Nice. Actually, that's the best thing that could have happened. Because we've got a little thing called 4 times resist Solar Beam. Sorry, I don't know. I feel like that was not a well-delivered line. Anyway, let's see if a fly kills from here. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fly. Oh, okay. Why don't we instead Toxic if you want to be annoying and do weird stuff like Aerial Ace after a sunny day. Bead tying too. Or is it Chlorophyll maybe? I don't know. How have I missed 3 moves in a row, dude? I guess that's the thing with Skarmory is like it has moves that miss, but like it's the Pokemon that can really afford to miss turns. Hit the fly. Sure. Poison does a lot. Not even gonna go for a heal. All right, not as bad as I thought. Just didn't want to deal with Synthesis, you know? Now comes the Pelipper. Oh, that's the thing I always forget about this fight is that her teammates fight with each other. Like she puts the sun up and then Pelipper is like, dude, what the hell? Could you like be synergistic with me, please? And that is why Winona is so weird because she has an Oran Berry and her team is like anti-synergy while like you have Flannery who is cooking with like White Herb, Sunny Day Overheat strats. It's so odd. It's such an interesting team, even if Dragon Dance Altaria is cracked. And ultimately, man, still like a serious fight. Maybe that has a little bit to do with me memeing, but like, I don't know. Anyway, Raichu is gonna finish that up. Be a nice big level for the boy. The nickname, just so we're all on the same page, is Pika Raichu, right? It's not Pikachu, it's a mix of Pika and Raichu. Subtle, but it's different. The feather badge from Winona. I want to thank Watson for the Thunderbolts. That's who I dedicate that to. Crucially though, as I said, I wanted to do it without using Ice Beam because I feel like that's how I do that fight every single time. And it's just a little repetitive. It's a little boring. You've seen it before. So it's like, hey, how about a random Tentacool using Blizzard? That's funny. We're gonna let Tentacool go out in honor as well. So thank you so much, pal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our team is 2 Kanto members and 2 Johto members. Something very important we don't want to miss. I think I already hit on this is the notion of grass types. We don't need a grass Pokemon, but we probably want to think about something that's gonna learn Giga Drain. None of our 4 Pokemon do yet. That's gonna be top of Mount Pyre. Nothing of importance once again. Just a quick story beat for you all. But we get the Magma Emblem, and now it's time to get cooking. All right, so next up, guys, we have the Magma Hideout. I mean, everything at this point is building just towards Tate and Liza. Grunt fights are certainly not majorly difficult. No, I gotta say, I'm finding Raichu with nothing but Thunderbolts to be a bit annoying. Weirdly, Raichu learns Strength. Why not, right? Oh yeah, got the cape. That's Tabitha. And still has a Numel. This is probably a bad idea. I'm sure it has magnitude, but it's not gonna use it, so that's an easy kill. Oh, yeah, no, I keep hyping Tabitha up, and it's like, not deserving of it once again. There we go, that's better. Make me actually switch. Come on, man, there you go. Even goes for the Amnesia, which holds on, gets the takedown in, still loses, but awesome. Actually, Raichu is our lead for Maxi. That's gonna be a, a little oopsie, if you will. Oh, baby, we gotta turn it up again once more. There it is. Get those trumpets. Look at that, level 37. This man came to fight, and I am excited for it. Let's get a nice big spot of damage on the board to start things off. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Listen, as long as you don't... Actually, that's fair. That's fine. Thunderbolt is what? Not quite enough. And there's the swagger. We knew it was coming. Excellent job, Raichu. We love ya. Okay, so in comes the camera ups. Let's do some pivots. Ready for this? Let's go boom. Look at that. Look at that perfect pivot. I didn't even think, bro. I just was like, reflex, right? Because then it's going to be a fire move. Dude, perfect. Or an Amnesia, that works. Yeah, actually, that was a smart play. Okay, still surf. Yeah. See, I wouldn't go for the second one unless you're planning on healing, but you only have super potions, bud. It's not gonna be enough. In the end, it wasn't enough. I don't love the Crobat Kadabra matchup. We'll see what happens here. Oh, secret power is a bite here. That's weird. Oh, so weird. Dude, I'm sorry, Maxi. That was no fair. I mean, we were gonna beat you anyway, but 2 lucky crits. Damn, it's crazy. Like, that fight is so real, and everything here is so bad. And then you see those levels. It's like, oh, okay. Take this man serious. So, talk to this lad. And then it's, oh, gee. What? Oh, gosh, dang it, no. He stole the submarine. Okay, so Psychic on Kadabra. I guess I lied because this is Kadabra's like truly last big power spike. I mean, Psychic is a pretty big one. I think Matt is like the one good admin, right? Well, he certainly can't be that good. I will say though, 34 is respectable. Probably just needs another like a Gyarados or something, right? It's just not enough, man. Oh, he doesn't have a water Pokemon. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh, man. Okay, now, guys, don't think that I forgot. I would never forget a Nugget, but more importantly, I would never forget a Master Ball. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that sort of ends that arc of evil people doing evil stuff. I'm in a weird spot right now. I've got my last Pokemon locked in, but we can't get it just yet. We don't want to get it just yet, actually, is what I mean. What I'm really wanting to do, okay, is I want a Pokemon that could learn Overheat and Giga Drain. I think that would really round stuff out nicely. It's like, check this out, okay? Generation 3 Pokemon that learn Giga Drain. We've got the Golbat line, the Vileplume line. We weirdly have Tentacruel, which like what? I don't know. There is Blossom, and then that's it. Now, if we want to head over to Overheat, which we need far less, there's Ninetales, which is available, Magcargo, which we're not using, and that's it. The point is, I'm not feeling overly awesome about either choice. There's a normal type I already teased, actually, in the Safari Zone. Kind of funny to me that I'm coming back here again. Yeah, this is the right spot. We're not catching Rhyhorn for the same reason we didn't use Geodude, and the same reason we didn't go Sandslash. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Dodrio. Have you ever seen someone use a Dodrio in Emeralds? This entire comment section is just gonna be...
Actually, Dodrio is the Pokemon I've used the most across my Hoenn playthroughs.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Dodrio. Anyone who's played Kanto certainly knows the awesomeness of Dodrio. 110 physical attack, and it gets really good stab moves in both of its typing. And of course, this will need to be named Picadrio. Careful, that sounds ugly. Oh, actually, lowered special attack, raised special defense. That's fine. We've got some things to buy before we head out. We're actually gonna give Dodrio Aerial Ace. We have Tri-Attack, which is an awesome, awesome move. Nice 80 base power. Status. I don't really like Fly on this thing. I want it getting in there and just killing stuff. So I'll take the 60 less power. And we also get perfect accuracy, which is really nice. The other thing we can give Dodrio right now is in fact Hyper Beam. I am like kind of growing on Hyper Beam. I used to think it was like a really pointless move, but in games where your opponent is gonna heal, it's really nice for being able to just one-shot something, even if it's like really effectively doing it in 2 turns. Of course, like this is a 150 power move on a like really high attack normal type. That's gonna be it for now. So with that said, actually, this is a great first opponent. Listen, I don't care about Intimidate. Let's see this. Let's do a Tri-Attack. So weird that this... to think that this is a stab physical move. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We may be intimidated, but is it enough to kill? Fair enough. Get it anyway. I'm excited for this. I think this is gonna be really interesting. This is going to take us to Moss Deep City. And after a pretty large number of fights, we are ready to take on Titaniza, perhaps? We've got the levels, okay? This is as good as we're gonna be. I could lead double flyer. We probably want to thief a citrus berry, yeah. So then basically, it's do you just turn 1 sacrifice Raichu? And I think the answer is actually yes. Just go for a Thunderbolt. It probably won't even kill, but like maybe. I actually have a crazy thought here. Okay, not something I'd normally do, but this team is like not it for Titaniza. You know what, guys? I was gonna do the Trick House to get the magnet, but you actually can't do it until you have Titaniza's badge. So never mind. I'll leave that in though, because I feel like that was like a cool thought. And it would, I don't know, 10% more damage on magnet might be enough. Let's, here we go. Titaniza, the most consistently difficult gym league match in Hoenn. I love it. I love this fight every single time. Okay, going on with the big one here. And we're gonna have Dodrio come in right behind. Let's see it, pal. I wonder if it could kill. Bro, a magnet would have done it. Wow. Their Tri-Attack will finish it off. We don't mess around with Calm Mind, BS. We just get that out of the way. And that's huge, right? Because like that is a wasted turn. That turn doesn't matter anymore. We love that. Now, oh, comes the Earthquake. It is only doing 70% damage. But when you crit, that is monumentally horrific either way. Still might have killed. Obviously, doesn't affect Dodrio. That's great. You know what? Lunatone just is not the Solar Beamer. So I think this is the perfect slot for the Surfer to come out. We're gonna Surf and then... You know what? I'm actually gonna Hyper Beam Claydol. Let's do this, bro. This feels so cheesy, but I love it. Wow, that's not nearly as much damage as I had thought. Oh God. Oh, this is not how things should have gone. Oh, wow. That's the thing, man. You just can never predict Tate and Liza. And I love it for that reason. It's such a good fight. So Surf, yeah, not enough. Okay. There comes the heal. Oh, God, I have made mistakes. And we have done... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, that's a lucky crit. Crit for crit, though. Raichu could have maybe lived, so crit for crit. Well, I'll take that. Okay, Citrus Berry. Whoever said no to another Hyper Beam? Apparently, Dodrio. Damn. Okay. It's probably an incoming Psychic. Let's be real. I mean, either way, we resist, but... Oh! Oh, and the Citrus Berry goes... No! Is it just a Reflect here? This is so bad, dude. This is so bad. Oh my God. Okay. What really sucks about that is the way that the doubles format works in this game is now that Psychic's gonna come in onto the bird, right? Whereas if that, I mean, if it doesn't really matter, I guess, the format, but oh, so close. And it's gonna heal. They're gonna heal again. I gotta Surf and then like Steel Wing, which sucks, you know, like just, bro, 2 heals. Yeah, there's the kill. I'll say, you know, because it's like sometimes people will be like, okay, the game's not that hard. And I think people forget that I play set mode, no items, right? It adds a level of difficulty where now the burb has to just juke jive. I see. Adamant Skirmery, bro. Oh, but this is Flamethrower. This is Flamethrower. Crit, Steel Wing. Crit, Steel Wing. You outspeed me? Oh, Skirmery, no. Okay. Well, guys, that is gonna be our first gym loss. I'm really not even mad because, man, that fight is so crazy. Couple key misses there, bad crits, I think really affected that one. I've got one thing here that's gonna probably make the difference between a loss and a win. So this guy's got a Silk Scarf. If you don't know what the Silk Scarf does, it gives all normal moves a 10% power boost. Now, again, you know, we're talking about Black Glasses adding 4 damage to this dude's, what was it, his Thief. But when you're talking like 150 stab, you're adding over 20 extra damage onto that Hyper Beam. You know, there is another thing we could do. It'd be really funny. Tate and Liza, round 2. I'm kind of memeing here, but kind of serious. Thunderbolts into rollouts. So, oh my God, it's another roll. But we love this. This is a wasted turn, wasted Calm Mind. Earthquakes. Obviously, this does in fact hurt quite a bit. Yep. Okay. Crit doesn't matter. Good to know. Actually, this is where we come out. There's the rollout. So rollout has started its thing. 30 power. It's not a lot. Honest work. Soul Rock. That's perfect because I can Thief its Citrus Berry, so it can't heal. It's actually good damage. And we get the Citrus Berry for us. Claydol uses Earthquake, which we obviously don't love. Sunny Day. That is kind of fine, actually, because rollout's gonna do a little more power, and the next rollout's gonna kill if it hits. I don't think it's gonna connect, unfortunately, because Soul Rock outspeeds it. It's probably gonna go for a Sunny Day. Well, if that's the case, maybe we just reflect. It's possible that this was just totally not the play, because he dies regardless. And then, even though we hold on, we get outsped. It's real bad, guys. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a throw, because now the rollout is 3, and it should be enough to kill. Wait, do I not have a berry? Azumarill, where is your berry? Oh, I have Mystic Water. Damn, I forgot to switch out. Well, maybe Claydol will see. No, Claydol's gonna kill. Unless we para. Or freeze. Oh, that sucks so much, guys. Now the bird is gonna get cooked. This is so gross, man. Like, I could try a Pursuit and a Steel Wing. It's not enough. We get cooked. Oh, dude. Okay, so that doesn't work either. So guys, like truly at our first roadblock. I have a new plan. Round 3, dude. The thing is, like, I'm not even mad because it's just so fun to work this out. So once again, Thunderbolts. And then this time, we're gonna kill on a surf. That's crazy. Ow. Now, it's Dodrio time. The question is this time, can we kill Claydol? Hyper Beam is going to do a lot of damage. Let's go. We are not out of the woods, but that is... I hate this fight, dude. It's so hard. Come on. Sunny day. Bro, it's so bad. Thief it. Not even bad damage because it's a Kadabra. Get a Citrus, I guess. Kind of cool. Hyper Beam because, like, it's probably going to die soon anyway. And it's still good damage. Oh, God, dude. Stop sleeping. Me. Okay. Okay. No, but that's just... Oh! High roll! Okay, we'll take that. That's fine. That's actually fantastic because now we are in a 2v1. Steel Wing and Thief. No, this has Calm Minded, so it's bulky as hell, and it's still probably gonna hurt. Oh my God. Okay, this has to hit. Thank you, Skarmory. Dude, that is big damage. Are we even out of this? Because, like, yeah, it's still got a berry. Oh my God, man. I need to land this, but I'm probably going to die. Thief will not kill. And then Psychic is probably going to kill Skarmory. Oh. Okay. Bro, are you serious? Like, we are legitimately still not out of this. I basically need to wake up. Oh my God, this is so bad because I don't want to trigger healing. All you're gonna do is Psychic me though. This is insane. Okay, healing anyway then. It's probably just Thief still. Please wake up, Azumarill. You need to wake up. Ooh! Yes! Oh my God, dude. Let's go! Oh my God, I don't feel like I earned that, but I think we would have got it either way. Even if that wasn't a crit, we still would have had another turn. Kadabra had a Citrus, they had no more heals. I think we would have made that. All right, so next up, we've got our second double fight here. We're gonna enter Raichu as one, and then Skarmory and Azumarill. Now, next up, we've got a Suspicious Submarine. I don't know. It could be the one that was just stolen. Now, this section, once again, it's a little bit more nice experience, and we need all the experience we can get, even if it is from a level 36 Poochyena. Hey, Kyogre. Can't catch you. You're a... Well, I guess I couldn't catch you even if I was allowed to use Hoenn Pokemon. You all know what time it is. Archie, #1, the one and only, the Mega Goat, goes for the Intimidate. Now check this out. We're gonna lead with the Thunderbolt, and I'm ready for something for the first time ever. Oh, that works too. You know what he's gonna do? Oh, he's gonna use a Super Potion. Well, gosh dang it. I had a Person Berry on. I wanted to look smart. I wanted him to give me a free Swords Dance so I could steamroll him with Raichu. And now I'm just gonna have to steamroll him with Raichu, I guess. Wait, is the cap for the upcoming Gym 45? Am I going over? Like, guys, I fought every single water route trainer. Oh, and he misses it. No. I guess I hold on to my Person Berry. All right, Raichu, GG's. Also, I looked it up. Kingdra's level 46. So we've got one more level to go. All right, guys, the world, bad things are happening. Everything is screwed up. Everyone is messed up. It's chaos. It's Armageddon. You know the drill. Crucially, we've already set up our fly to Setopolis. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just scooting by there, guys. Bye, Big Green Snack. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Big Daddy Ray says, listen, you two, I'm about to break out the belt. If the two of you don't quit, you're goddamn yammering. And I'm gonna take a big old meaty hey. And I'm gonna go, hey, with my two little stubby arms. I'm gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna say, knock it off. And they say, oh, you're right. My bad, man. Ladies and gentlemen, fun fact. We are about to do something that I've actually never done before, which normally, like these videos, a recording takes a few days. But fun little fact for you. I'm getting a hair transplant. So I'm going to be bald pretty soon because they got to shave it off first. Anyway, the point is, I needed to grind out a video. And so for the first time ever, I have beaten all 8 gyms in a single day, okay? 4 p.m., started grinding this morning at 9 a.m., and we've been cooking through. With that said, I have a slight feeling that this gym isn't going to be quite as hard as the last, but he still has a Kingdra. I feel like after the Tate and Liza fight, I can at least just like kind of eyeball this first run in, and we'll see how it goes. But you always have to prepare for the possibility of getting cleared by Kingdra. We'll see. Let's see what you got, pal. There we go. That's to be expected, and kind of that is the plan, really. So I think I like Dodrio here. Okay, there's the Amnesia. Let's start with a Tri Attack. Oh, poor Whiscash. Damn. I said, like, I really want a Giga Drain user for the 2 Whiscashes, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta take straight neutral damage. It's good. It really is good. So, Celio is probably gonna go with an Aurora Beam. We could do something hilarious. Roll out 30 power. Okay, roll out 2. The reason I didn't go Defense Curl is because I was scared of an Encore. Please don't Body Slam again. Uh-oh. Okay, you just gotta dodge this. You just gotta dodge this. Yes! Yes! Okay, now, 120 base power, super effective, huge power Azumarill. There it is. That's 3. I'm a little embarrassed after that Tate and Liza fight. We could do something hilarious. 240 power, huge power Azumarill. There it is. Now, as I said, we could do something hilarious. 480 base power, huge power, Azumarill. Get this thing off my screen. Let's go, dude. Azumarill, definitely our starter. That was beautiful, man. Feels greasy, but like at the same time, is the entire reason Juan is scary not because he himself is greasy? Yeah. I don't care. When you come at me with double team strats, I have no problem hitting you with the rollout, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we can go to the E4, I've got a few things I want to do. So we're going to get rid of Pursuit, okay? We're going to be Tri Attack for status, Hyper Beam for pure damage, and then consistent good damage will be return. Also, we've still yet to learn Drill Peck, which is the 80 power flying move. This guy, he'll give you return for the Meteorite, which is the 100 base power normal move. Obviously, there's a certain someone who's gonna really like that. And then we've got this guy. And now something that I've been sitting on for a while is I kind of liked Secret Power in the earlier game, but I think for the League, Double Edge is kind of gonna be it. So yeah. What do I need to do for a coin case? Is it here? Yeah, Harbor Mail. Yeah, there we go. Right. And then we will buy Ice Beam. Now, are we gonna give it to Azumarill just yet? It's gonna be a in the moment thing, I think, but we got it now, at least. Guys, Claire has joined the video. It's funny because I actually have 2 cats, but Claire's just the one that wants to be on camera every time. Anyway. This guy will make us a Shell Bell, which recovers a little bit of health each turn you do damage. It's not very good. It's certainly not as good as Leftovers, but the held items in Emerald are not very good. So now with that said, guys, we still have 1 Pokemon slot open. I've thought about this long and hard. I like the idea of Vileplume filling out this team, but 1, it's another Kantomon, and then I feel like we'd be uneven. We'd only have 2 Johto Pokemon. If we wanted to go the Johto route, okay, I know a lot of people are gonna say, bro, you should run Lantern, but I have a Raichu and I have an Azumarill, and if you like genetically smush those together, you'd probably get a Lantern. What I want is an Earthquake using brick breaking tussler of a man or woman, honestly. And given how absolutely restricted non-Hoenn Pokemon are in Hoenn. There's actually only one option, guys. And we're going back to the Safari Zone once again. I'm curious, like, who knows at this point? Who knows what I'm going for? Oh, baby, that's right. It's Heracross. Listen, Heracross, you never get to use him in Gen 3. Like, come on, think about it, right? Fire Red Leaf Green is only Gen 1 Pokemon, and then he's all the way back here in the Safari Zone at like a 5% chance to find. Crazy low odds. Dear God, dude. It's not good. It's not great at all. However, Heracross is a freaking dog, man. This guy has 125? Let's go. Sorry, what I was trying to say, let's pull those stats up. 125 attack, 85 speed. Bro, 95 special defense. The guy can take a surf. He's gotta be our last Pokemon because here's the thing. I'm a Johto fanboy and I want another Johto Pokemon. And I never get to run Heracross because he's always doing weird stuff. Pikaross. That kind of feels like Heracross. Like, that's fun. Picacross is more accurate. Picacross flows better, but that looks cooler and more Heracrossy, so we'll go with it. Gentle nature, raised special defense, lower defense. I did say it is good special defense. The bad thing about that is, like, we're gonna be defensively frail. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I was hoping for a little more on this dude. I've gone into Pikahex and I've checked Heracross's stats. The guy has a 29 in speed and a 25 in attack. Though, that said, the rest isn't amazing. I don't even really care about attack. Heracross's 85 is at that, like, super awkward level where the dude will get outsped at clutch points. Unfortunately, the ability is not good and the nature isn't really helpful, but a high-speed Heracross, I think that's, like, honestly better all overall. The last thing we gotta do, guys, because you know what I said? I said I need an earthquaking motherfucker. And Heracross is certainly that, man. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Guts Facade Heracross, bro. It's probably for the best. It probably would have cleared the league. I don't think Heracross gets Giga Drain and probably doesn't want it. Yeah. Oh, we still have bulk up though. And we have really good special defense. On a fast guy too. Yeah. I know something else we can do actually. Something I wouldn't normally think to do. Okay, so I never use move tutors, and I don't even think I'm gonna hold on to this for forever, but Heracross doesn't get Mega Horn until like 53. I think this guy might be able to make use of Fury Cutter. I mean, it's certainly no Mega Horn or even rollout, but they'll start at 20, 40, 80. We'll see. The only other thing we can think about is turning Raichu into a Thunderbot with Rain Dance. I kind of like just having an extra move, like a kind of just in case sort of move. Thunder Wave is kind of needed, and who knows? So I'm gonna leave that for now. Thunder Wave Double Team might prove to pull off some crazy shenanigans. I hate this. Truthfully, I don't like this. And unfortunately, that is just kind of Kadabra. It is a Psychic Bot. Got Reflecto. A Azumarill. That's nice. And that's pretty goddamn nice. Fortunately, Heracross is going to need to do a bit of grinding. Actually, I think we'll just get started in Victory Road and see where we're at through the end of it. All right, look at that. Level 27. Heracross gets its first kill. Very impressive. Hopefully, this is a sign of things to come. Ooh, Metal Sound. You know what? I like Metal Sound way more than Agility. I think that could be huge for a couple opponents. So from here, we're basically just grinding trainers, making our way through. In fairness, look at Heracross kind of like flat out dusting a Wailord 10 levels higher. I'm telling you guys, everything is gonna rely on Heracross. Now, that is going to be us through. Fortunately, we're not quite at the levels I had hoped. So we're gonna take a quick opportunity to do some grinding a few hours later. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I bring you You know, I hate that the music here is Poké Center. It's just so anticlimactic. Long grinds, but we have managed to get Heracross to 48. Skarm is also very slow, so we only took it to 48 as well. We have Dodrio up to 50. For the pesky water types, Raichu up to 52. Kadabra, our second in command, also up to 52. And then our starter and the GOAT, Azumarill, at 53, which I should note isn't even matching Wallace's least or weakest Pokemon. Now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. The question that is about to be answered is, can you beat Hoenn without Hoenn Pokemon? We're going to start things off with Sydney, the dark type specialist. Guys, I've been sitting on an item for quite a while, and I only see it being of major use in this fight. We are leading with Heracross, who is going to hit and intimidate. However, figured what better way to use the white herb than leading things off with our GOAT, Heracross. Now, I would love to lead with some Fury Cutter strats, but you know we've got to lead with the turn 1 Brick Break. And Heracross gets his first kill. Oh, he's gonna go Shiftry next. Wow. Okay, I was expecting Absol with Aerial Ace. Okay, this has extra sensory. We've got the 4-type super effective move. Even if it's weak, I want to try it. That's not bad. He's gonna double team. I don't love it, but there's still a decent chance. Okay. And it kills. It's gone at the 10, 20, 40. And now it is oh, dude, that sucks. Because it would be 40, but times 2 is 80. Brick Break is doing way more damage. All right, Heracross, show me what you got, buddy. You gotta kill. And he does! Dude, Heracross is so good. Crawdaunt next. Dude, honestly, why click anything else? There's a chance it kills. Oh my god. Last Pokemon. Does he clear? And he does. Okay. I am feeling very justified in the decision to get this man. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to start the E4 with a good fight for once. Usually things go horrible. See, and now things can go horrible. So Phoebe's going to lead with Dusclops. And you know, for the first time, we actually have a normal type to deal with her. I think a big play here is give Dodrio a Persimberry. And from here, we can send it. Now, Dusclops is a majorly bulky boy. We have picked up Drill Peck, and I actually got rid of Tri Attack. So yeah, as expected, leads with the Protect turn 1. Not a lot we can do about that. So we'll go for the Drill Peck, and on a Dusclops, that is amazing damage. Unfortunately, it's gonna bring her into, you know, kind of territory. Okay, so afflicted by the curse. I'm expecting a Protect here. We're gonna swap Skarmory. Nice. And we'll go, okay, kind of cringe, but whatever. Go Steel Wing. And that's gonna do like half. Nice. What if we swap Heracross? Check this out. Kind of expecting another Protect. Nice. Now, she did double Protect last time, so check this out. Ha ha! There's the bulk up. Now she's used to Protect, so her odds are low that this next one will hit. We go for the Earthquake. I mean, obviously that's gonna kill. Now it's gonna be Banette with Psychic. However, Banette is a physical attacker, so I'm actually not all that worried about Psychic here. Also, not very frail. Oh, it goes for a Shadow Ball. Sorry, I meant to say it is quite frail, and we can kill. Now, this has been net number 2. It could still be the one with Psychic. I don't think that the plan changes at all. You just Heracross Earthquake. Okay, this is the Psychic one, so this probably will hurt more. Oh, okay, Phoebe. I'm gonna just go Dodrio, because this is fast, strong damage. Get the Drill Peck in, take it out. Beautiful. Now, out comes the Dusclops, which is kind of expecting because it has Ice Beam and Rock Slide. Ice Beam does more damage. So we can swap into Pika Blue. Oh, Rock Slide. Okay. Now, reminder that Skarmory also would have been neutral there. From here, I don't know. We got some room to play. Yeah, there's a Shadow Ball. Why don't we try Rollout? There's always the chance that it misses, right? So it's not the best move. If it goes well, though, it's a pretty easy answer, you know, assuming you don't crit me. Holy. Okay. Now, this Shadow Ball shouldn't kill because we're +1 defense. Special defense drop doesn't matter. I mean, even if she heals here, I think we should kill unless we miss. Nice. Dude, Rollout is so much better than Fury Cutter. Damn. And then Sableye. Do we outspeed? We do. All right. Like I said, that makes things neat, easy, clean package deal. Phoebe down. 3 people to go and 3 much harder fights still. Now, of those 3, next up we have Water User Glacia. By the way, if you guys have made it this far, you probably like the content, so you may as well subscribe. So 2 approaches you could certainly take for this one. Heracross is a really nice backup, but man, we have been grinding Raichu. Dude's been in the back pocket. I need to give her some play before we get to the big dog. So I'm expecting a hail. Let's double team. Yep. I don't mind that at all. You do what you gotta do, you know? Little chip, 1/16 damage, that's nothing. We then can go for a Thunderbolt, and I feel like a fully evolved Pokemon versus even a Celio should kill, right? Nice. That's what you get for having an unevolved Pokemon in the E4. Like, you're so silly. Glalie comes out next, right? And this thing is definitely gonna light screen. So let's get the jump on it. And... ooh. Ah, going for the speed drop. I respect that. Wow, dude. Huge crits for them. Do I get my heal? Okay. There we go. So we did give the Citrus Berry because I knew this man would be doing a lot of work. Hit the next Thunderbolts. And high roll into low roll, man. That was like a 16 into a 1. Holy. Well, there you go. It should be a 2-shot this time. Like, the odds of that are insanely low. Wow. There's the light screen. Now a Thunderbolt does... ooh. Okay, let's try a Strength. Not dodging. Ow. Oh, we did our best. Fortunately, we still have 2 very solid options here. Now, Skarmory was oh, nice. Goes for the crunch. What I was gonna say is Skarmory took a lot to grind because it's a slower experience group. Oof, that's actually way worse than I was expecting. Never mind. Wow. Okay, it was not nearly as good as I had hoped. There's the Shell Bell. Big one. Big one. Oh, we've got a lot of options here. I'm gonna do something weird. This guy does have decent special defense. I think people forget that about Kadabra. And you know, listen, it's non-evolved versus non-evolved. The light screen wears off. Now we can at least Shockwave. Okay. Now, next out, gonna be Glalie. Probably gonna be something we don't love here. I'd go for a Reflect here, honestly. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not surprised, but if we die, we get the Reflect up. We're sitting nice. We'll take it. Yeah, okay, sick. Because from here, we go to the Ross. We pull out the Brick Break. It might be enough to kill. It is, in fact, enough to hit a kill, man. Heracross is a god, at least for the first 3 fights. Now, out comes the Wall Rain. I don't love this matchup. We'll hit the Brick Break, and it'll do... nice. No! Oh my god, she hits it! Dude! I can't even be mad! Oh my gosh! That never happens! I think she's gonna heal. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, no, she's not because she has the Citrus Berry. Regardless, Wall Rain outspeeds. Well, that's tragic. Okay, we were gonna lower special defense off of a heal, but that kind of changed things anyway. because now we can go to Raichu. And if there's one thing that this lady excels at, it's frying aquatic creatures. Let's see another Thunderbolts. And ladies and gentlemen, dude, the wall raid. Oh, that was so clean. That was such a classic Glacia fight. I gotta say, guys, the team is very well equipped, like well balanced. With that said, we don't currently have an ice move. The only Pokemon that's gonna pick up Ice Beam is 50 special attack Azumarill. So I wish I could get rid of Surf, if anything. Dude, if anything, I shouldn't even have brought Surf. Okay, I think on account of simply using Rollout enough throughout this video, let's lose Rollout and go with Ice Beam. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we will also give our Never Melt Ice to the Pika-Blue. For number 4, the legend himself, truly the one always heartily for member Drake. Gonna lead with the Shelgon. Now, no points for guessing what he's gonna do first. We are going to go with a Defense Curl, because it's always a Protect. It's obviously not that crazy, but a +1 for free. We'll take it. And then let's hit an Ice Beam and see what we're working with. Will it do half? Okay, that's a pretty good sign. And that's huge. Nice, very, very nice. Okay. Now, the real question is, does he go with Kingdra next? Altaria, awesome. So Altaria is quite bulky and kind of fast, but it is also notoriously allergic to ice. Fair enough. Okay, gonna Dragon Breath. We dodged the Para. Reminder that this is also Never Melt Ice boosted, and now it's gonna be the Kingdra, which we obviously don't love. This guy loves Dragon Dancing all over the place. So I think probably the best thing to do, I hate it, but is swap Raichu, go for a Para, and just ensure that it can't outspeed everything. Yep, there it is. There it is. Absolute showstopper, and it's not even his ace, man. Yeah, Thunder Wave. Oh, don't do that. No. No, 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 no. Thank you. Okay. So at the very least, we don't get like free swept. I'm gonna actually go to Dodrio from here. And what does this do? Okay, still no Para. That's nice. What's the play here? Can we one-shot with the Hyper Beam? This is Silk Scarf. Bro, it would feel so good. I know a return can't do it. Let's try. Let's see it, Dodrio. This is why we got you, buddy. Oh! Oh, it doesn't feel earned. I wanted to know if it could do it on its own. I mean, I shouldn't be sad. We just prevented a Dragon Dance sweep, but like still. So now goes for a Dragon Claw, not a Rock Slide. That's weird. I guess when you kill with anything, it's fair enough. Let's center ourselves here. Dodrio, you are a goat for killing Kingdra. Let's go back to the Ments. Bro, he has 2 Pokemon left, and I feel like he can still sweep us. Can Azumarill kill? Probably not. Can Azumarill take a hit? Maybe. Not that bulky. It does. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there's no way this kills. Yeah. And the citrus. We might just have to just eat it here. Azumarill, our ace, gets taken out. And from here, I am going to swap to something that should outspeed, maybe. Nice. And we'll nerf it. Oh, okay. So we can still take a hit, which is really nice. The issue now is we want to kill it in one shot, and I don't really know how to do that. Pulling up the stats, Salamence has 80 special defense, 95 HP, bro. I actually think I know who does the job here. Oh, God, I hate it, though. Dude, our back pocket sweeper. He hasn't done anything yet, really, but he's been here for moments like this. Oh, that's so nice, because now we outspeed. And if there's anything that can kill from this range, it's gotta be a 120 special attack, stab, boosted, psychic. That right there is my goat. Listen, the man has had less to do, but that doesn't mean he's had nothing. From here, oh, damn, this thing covers us well. I'm gonna bank on Earthquake and Reflect here. Question is, do we still die? bro. Bulky Kadabra gets the citrus off. What does the Kadabra do here? Damn. Now the crunch. Wow. GG's, Flygon. That was a well-fought one. And dude, I was not expecting Kadabra to come through that hard. Oh, dude, this E4 is curving so perfectly where that fight I felt just on the edge of control still. And now it's champion time where I know it's like, dear God, this is the champion fight. And I don't feel amazing. So we've got a Wailord to lead. I will say that Raichu is definitely the play. But this is, after all, Wallace, man. You're starting to feel it on the levels. Here we go. Okay, Wailord. Let's do this, buddy. Raichu, this is the moment we have been training you for all game. The goal is we go for Thunderbolts. He chooses Water Spout, which is then going to do way less damage. And then Raichu gets out of this looking all right. Because, yeah, you knew it wasn't going to kill. Goes for the Rain Dance. That is okay. Because he's going to heal. So we flush one of his 4 full restores. Thunderbolt number 2 is then going to basically just waste a turn of rain, which is always excellent. We just Thunderbolt out from here. Oh, fwam, fwam. Damn, okay, Wallace. Dude, it's rare that I see something like that. Wow, gets red. So as I've been talking about all game, I really wanted a grass type specifically for this Wishcast, and we haven't had it. But what I do have is a Pika Blue, which is going to resist the incoming Earthquake. Kind of, not really resist, but you know, it's bulky enough to take a hit. And then the thing we've been sitting on all game is double edge, huge power Azumarill. I don't know how much damage this is gonna do, but it needed to make an appearance somewhere. And god damn, that is not a lot of damage. Yikes. Whiscash is bulky. Dude, a Surf might have done more there in the rain. Double Edge definitely does more now. It goes for the Earthquake. Yikes. Does it kill? No. However, Azumarill, thank you for your contribution. That is all good, okay? Because he is going to go for a heal or not. Actually, that's equally as awesome, I guess. Wailord's gonna take the stage again. We just returned. Take it out. All right, Dodrio. This Dodrio, doing what it does best. And now it's Tentacruel. We want to bet this is an Ice Beam. Definitely. Question is, do you want Heracross to take it or Kadabra? Wait, we're boosted special defense. Yeah, this is where this man shines. It's right here. Show me that special defense nature. Oh yeah. Probably a Sludge Bomb next. Let's hit the Earthquake. Yep. We could take it. We could take it. We could so take it. Nice. Tentacruel. Can you take a Heracross Earthquake? Damn, it can. Ooh. Oh, that's right. Oh, we have the citrus. So what happens here? We gotta go for it. He heals. Okay, full restore number 2 has been flushed. And Earthquake is a crit. Good stuff. Guys, I'm gonna be real. There is one Pokemon that I brought to this league specifically for Ludicolo, and it is Dodrio. Because if there is one thing that you never prepare for is this Ludicolo. You think you're good. You're like, dude, I got this league beat. And then Ludicolo comes out, starts double teaming, and you lose. So it is for that reason that we have brought Aerial Ace. And goddamn, that is good damage. This is the best Emerald team we've built. This team is so sick. Man, we're looking kind of good right now. I say that, we still have a Melodic to deal with. Okay, so this is Ice Beam, for sure. Oh, we still got options though, okay. The issue is that this thing has Marvel Scale, right? So I could come in and like hit a Thunder and like hit a Para, but that is just not nice, is it? But then the last Pokemon is a Gyarados, which We need to have one of these two left alive. Damn, at this moment, I'm actually feeling like the play is just bully melodic with damage. And if there's one Pokemon that can bully, it is definitely Dodrio. So let's see if we can do half here. I'm not convinced. It's bulky, man. Okay. Oh! Damn. Oh my God. Guys, Hyper Beam is finally situationally useful. No. Dude, that was actually, like, that right there is the spot where it's good. Damn, we get the 10% miss finally. Heracross doesn't do as much damage, so it's gotta be Raichu, I think. And pray for your life, man, please. Wow, dude. Wow. The thing is, if we Thunder Wave, it is locked in to a special attacker having to kill it. Oh, I hate this thing. I hate this, man. Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is so dumb. All right, here I go blasting. Okay, that looks like 1/3. Okay, that was 70, 82, 82. Do we have 82? We do. Barely. High roll could kill, but we gotta go for the Thunderbolt. We need a para here. Oh, we need a low roll. Ugh, God damn it, dude. He's gonna heal. Full restore number 3. So that's 1, 2. And the question is, what happens here? Do you recover? Ice Beam, okay. Saw the kill, takes the kill. Okay, let's pull up a lot of stats. This thing has 81 speed. It's not guaranteed that Heracross outspeeds. The big issue here is that it might heal. And then how do we deal with Gyarados? The issue is that I don't know if Heracross outspeeds 9 levels lower. Probably not. Let's say he heals again. I get 1 free Shockwave off, and then maybe we pivot. No matter what here, we outspeed. And if he heals, we're still in position to move out and keep Kadabra healthy. Now, with that said, actually, Shockwave does 120. Psychic is 90 with Stab. That's 135. So Psychic actually does more here and has the boost. Okay. What a scrud, dude. What a total scrud. That is the last full restore. So the question is, oh my God, this thing is crazy. Bro, and it still has recover. I think I see the line, guys. It is not a good time. We go to the burb and let's see here. Let's go. That wasn't even what I prepared for, but that's big. Okay, so I think we Metal Sound here. I don't know, like I was expecting a Surf and I figure Surf kills. Skarmory, let's go. Okay, so there's the special defense drop. It's gonna Ice Beam and kill. This actually kind of changes it a little bit. There is a chance that Kadabra doesn't one-shot Gyarados. But with the special defense drop, this was not what I was planning. We might actually want to go back? I don't know, man. So here, Psychic actually does more because of Stab. Does it do half? Okay. Okay. Skarmory is the GOAT. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, we might have this. So no more heals. We go for the Psychic. That's melodic down. Oh God, this is gonna come down to can we outspeed? Oh my God. Oh my God, it's not even decided. Okay, so 4 times super effective makes this 240, but Gyarados is defensive as hell, man. We're dead for sure. We just have to go for a Shockwave. Oh my God, dude. I don't know. I don't know. See? And there's the Earthquake. Bro, do we even have this? Bro, there's no shot. A Brick Break? Bro, a resisted Brick Break is what we gotta hit here. because I was too lazy to go for a Mega Horn. Oh no, dude. Strength would do it for sure. I guess there's a chance that he hyper beams and misses, or hyper beam doesn't kill. Earthquake doesn't kill. Surf doesn't kill. Oh my god. Bulked up Brick Break might do it. We bulk up and we eat a hyper beam. No way. There's no way. My dog, bro. And a crit, it doesn't even matter because he had the recharge turn. Heracross! Let's go! Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was poetic, dude. And now, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the Hall of Fame after our true win. Here it is. There you have the reigning champions of Hoenn, who of course aren't from Hoenn.